Hello everyone, I am Mike Kruger from Weather NorCal. We've got Sharon Clay from Turtle Bay. This is your weekly segment called Turtle Bay's Wonderful World of Animals. And our special guest today is Beatle. And there's a reason for that name, right?
Yeah, so he is a western spotted skunk, and these guys eat a lot of beetles in the wild. They do eat mice and lizards, and they also eat plant material, so he's eating a little piece of broccoli right there. But they eat a lot of beetles, so we named him after his food.
And so
You like naming me pizza.
You eat a lot of pizza?
I love pizza.
I eat a lot of broccoli. You can call me broccoli.
There you go.
So you mentioned mice. This is a pretty small animal.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine getting that mouth around a mouse.
Yeah, they're
right?
pretty good. They know how to grab. These guys are omnivores, and they are little predators, and they will grab a mouse right by the back of the head. They know exactly how to grab them and put them, dispatch, and have a meal.
I don't know if I want to watch that. Don't want to be a part of that, but you know, that's part of nature.
It is.
So this was a rescue.
He was a rescue, so we got him and his brother and his sister, and we sent his sister off to Sequoia Park Zoo out in Eureka. They are a great facility that we do a lot of work with. So they have the sister. The sister's name is Boo, because you know why? Because they have to be scared to spray. Yeah, so Boo. And so she's Boo, and then his other brother is Squirt. Now, they were found up in the Trinity Mountains. Some lady found them and thought they were abandoned. This happens a lot with wildlife. People find baby birds, think they're abandoned. People in the spring always think deer are abandoned when they're not. Mamas have to go out and hunt or find food or find shelter or move around or look for better places. So female animals are leaving their babies all the time. We're just not used to that. That's not what we do. That's not what our dogs do.
We just leave them in a hot car for 2 hours.
Something like that. You know,
that's
shame on you.
I know, but it's terrible. That's
bad.
Humans can be worse than animals. That's all I'm saying.
All right, well,
that was my point. I'm not insensitive to that. All right.
And here come all your comments, just so you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, how dare you?
All comments to Mike Kruger, not Turtle Bay.
Email Mike Kruger at...
So anyway, so they thought they were abandoned. People think they're helping. These are always people who are very caring people that think they're helping, and they're actually doing damage. And so it's really important. That's one of the reasons why our education programs are so important. I tried to turn him around. He was like, "Don't turn me around. Come here, bud. That's it. I want you to see the people." He's like, "I'm going to leave if you do that." He'll come back right over here.
I'm in charge.
So these are well-meaning people. They think they're helping, they're harming. A lot of our animals we get are from people who thought they were helping wildlife. So our education is extremely important. Remember, folks, if you find wildlife you think you need help, it's very important you call California Fish and Wildlife or a wildlife rehabilitator in your area. They're the ones that know how to help get them back out into the wild properly so they don't have to be in human care their whole life.
It's all part of that imprinting we hear about, right?
That's
you don't
right.
want to touch them, get them your scent on them, anything like that.
Yeah, you just want to get them the help that they really need. Yeah. And when you love wildlife, the way to help wildlife is get them to trained people. These guys, spotted skunks, these are western spotted skunks. We have the only 2 ambassador western spotted skunks that we know of in the country, so that's a lot of fun. They're the ones that do the handstands to warn. Oh, okay. So our striped skunks that you see down here in the valley, those are the ones that are going to stomp their front feet, put the tail straight up, and then scrape the ground and then turn and spray. These guys run around on their front feet. It makes them look bigger with their tail in the air. So notice his tail is not as poofy as the striped skunks.
Okay. I feel like there should be like a spotted skunk yoga pose.
Okay.
They should call it the spotted skunk.
They should, for sure. And I also think that these guys should really be called the western spotted stink weasels.
Oh my goodness.
Because they're definitely more like a weasel than a striped skunk that we're used to. So.
All right, well, I think we're going pretty heavy here, but that's okay because that's the beautiful part of the internet. But I want to thank you, Sharon. I want to thank you for being such a great ambassador, Beatle. And we will see you next week on another edition of Turtle Bay's Wonderful World of Animals.